So do you speak Urdu?
No.
Nay. Nay.
Nay.
Nay is
Nay,
Urdu
nay.
word. Are we ready?
Yes.
Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we have a very special guest, Jane Marriott, with us, the British High Commissioner. So I thought maybe we can have some conversation about political issues and climate change issues. But there is another side to her personality, that is her own personality, her own life. So what do you like most about Pakistan? You have been here for the last 3 months right now.
Well, you're one of the few to ask me, because normally my own personality has to be not locked away in a little box, but of course it's normally the High Commissioner that people want to meet, not Jane Marriott.
Jane Marriott.
And I do kind of think of them as two slightly different individuals. But I've absolutely loved being here in Pakistan, both as the High Commissioner and as Jane.
I'm more interested in Jane Marriott.
That's what you're going to get.
Yes.
That's all right. We've just done the sit-down interview for the High Commissioner. This is me, Jane, your friend.
Nice. So, what do you most like about Pakistan? Food, clothing, maybe shopping. Have you gone for shopping anywhere?
People. I like the people. I've met so many amazing, lovely people while I've been here. Whether I've been, so I have travelled around quite a bit already. I'm a big believer in getting to know a country through experience. So Karachi a couple of times, Lahore, lovely dinner overlooking
She already
the
knows
fort.
Karachi, Lahore and all that.
I'm getting there. Still more trips, I think. I've been hiking the Margala Hills a few times. I've really enjoyed getting up to Gilgit, Baltistan a couple of weeks ago, Nathia Gali, doing a bit of hiking, but want to get out and about a bit more. I spend too much time chained to my desk looking at emails.
Okay, let's talk about something about reading. Are you an avid reader or an average reader or what?
So I spend so much of my day, I suspect like lots of people, reading emails, reading papers and things for work, that actually by the time it gets to the evening, I'm kind of run out of reading space and ability to read. But I set myself a target a couple of years ago of reading one book a month, which doesn't sound like a lot, but actually it can be quite tough to stick to. So I've just, and then of every 3 books I read a novel. So usually, so at the moment I'm trying to read lots of books about Pakistan. I've just really enjoyed my friend Declan Walsh's book, The 9 Lives of Pakistan. Really enjoyed that, but I've just read a detective novel, a British detective novel that I really enjoyed, because I think reading fiction is so important for setting your imagination on fire as well.
Nice. What's your favorite book? I mean, one book that is above all.
So I like.
Or maybe you can add 2 or 3.
No. I've got a favourite, and it's a book by a woman called Anne Bronte called The Tenant of Wildfell Hall. Now everyone's heard about the other Bronte sisters, Emily who wrote Wuthering Heights, Charlotte who wrote Jane Eyre, but I like the third sister. And her book, The Tenant of Wildfell Hall, which was written 160, 170 years ago, was quite radical at the time. And it's about a woman who mysteriously arrives with her child in this small village, and there's our handsome hero who is trying to work out who she is, but she's actually fleeing from domestic abuse. And this is a book in the 1840s, 1850s UK that's taught, and it's one of the first books that talks about this. So it talks about relationships, I think, in a healthy way. I think Cathy and Heathcliff in Wuthering Heights, that is not a healthy relationship, people. That is toxic. Do not do that.
Okay, what issues are close to your heart?
So climate change has got to be the big one, and that's why it's the theme of our celebrations of King Charles's birthday over the next couple of weeks. Because if we don't take action on climate change at the global level, at the national level, and at the personal level, then we are not going to leave a healthy planet for our children to grow up in.
One last question. What do you like the most about Pakistan, its people? And there is one more question. I'll ask that later.
2 questions.
2 questions.
That's journalist tactics. I just have one question with 2 parts.
2 parts. The second is still, not revealed. Okay, what do you like most about Pakistan and Pakistan people? Their traits or maybe some qualities?
I think it's the friendliness and the hospitality that I love. But it can be overplayed, so I get offered so much food.
Yes.
And it's amazing, and everyone is so generous, but sometimes I feel a bit rude when I genuinely can't eat anymore. So Pakistan is renowned across the world, I think, for their hospitality, and it's absolutely true.
One last question.
Yeah.
Elections are about to happen.
Yeah.
What is your understanding of the situation, or maybe reading of the situation? Elections are definitely going to take place. Before that, we were uncertain about that, but now we are certain that elections are going to happen. Who do you think is going to win, or maybe make a good mark on the ballot paper?
Oh, I'm definitely not going to answer that one. The UK doesn't support any particular
This
political
is
party.
I'm asking this from Jane Marriott, not the High Commissioner.
Ah, well, I don't have a vote, so
Okay.
Jane Marriott doesn't have a vote either. But look, we want to see a free, fair, credible, timely election. No election is perfect, but something that is credible, that people believe in, I think is important. But it's Pakistan is a sovereign country, so
Yes.
this is what we want to see. I think that would also be good for Pakistan.
Very nice. Thank you so much for your insights, with sharing your insights with us, and I really like that you like people the most in Pakistan. The book that you have referred to, I'm going to read that, and
Yeah.
I'll get back to you about that.
Brilliant. Give me your critique.
Thank you
Pleasure
so
to
much.
meet you.
Pleasure
Thank
to
you.
meet you.
Thank you.